Driving down the highway on the Royal Line, you may see this sign. This is Countess Country Museum. It's on the historic land that was once the hamlet of Countess. Countess was named after the Countess de Bassano, the wife of the Marquis de Bassano, who Bassano was named after, wealthy Italian investors in CP Rail. Our coal carts here are where our new gardens have been created for the 1920s company that ran out of Dutchess Coal Company that worked a coal vein in the area. You will also find, as you wander the grounds, different historic artifacts from our farming history. The farming history really took off in the area when CP Rail sponsored, literally bought out of persecution, Russian Mennonites to rescue them from Stalinist Russia, for they would settle in communities and build up strong agriculture and be willing to work the land to get to where it needed to be to farm in the area. You'll note the background caboose from previous videos on our Facebook page of it being delivered to honor our rail heritage in the area. It also is one of the reasons why so many people from Wales came to Canada to work as well. They were hired on a short-term basis by CP Rail to build the tunnels through our mountainous areas. There is the famous cabin from the parades for many years where we raised money for Children's Wish Foundation and Alberta Children's Hospital. So you've seen that around town. You will see more of our farming equipment, celebrating the heritage of the area. In the background there was one of our Quonset huts destroyed by the windstorm a few weeks ago, which, as you can note, has created a bit of a storage problem for our surviving artifacts. In the field is Barry and Pierce, our horses. So we thought while we're down here today, we would take just a little bit of a walking tour, show you around the grounds, and what soon, as was reported in the Weekend Regional by Wayne, that if nothing else happens, by the fall we should be up on the running by the spring of 2020 here. So, always looking for any help available. Some of the older wagons. Not sure if anyone would recognize what is laying down on its side here. One point in time, that was a windmill. We're on the back end of the historic Main Street mock-up we're doing to kind of show what one of the roads in the early 20th century, this 100 and some year old hamlet would look like. There's also a antique Studebaker up on a flat deck. So those who have been here for events will recognize the barbecue cabin. As we come around, and you'll see the playground. Some of the old buildings. You'll note we're coming up onto the Countess Chronicle head office, when will be one of our displays And in celebration of the rails, we have a kids play area that is a mocked up play train station. And then the Bar V Bar Ranch, which has done quite a bit of work across provinces and has a short history here in the area as well, that you can read all about on our Facebook page, or countesschronicle.home.blog, which is our online history and current events site for the area. Other as well, heading away in a stable currently as we find new places to store things. You will find our award-winning stagecoach. For those unfamiliar, the stagecoach was started out of Galicia originally. One of the drivers came from the Bassano area in Countess. It was in the 1912 or 1919 Stampede Parade of Calgary, Alberta. And this isn't that stagecoach, but that's where the history of the stagecoach on the prairies comes from. And it was used for postal delivery services. So if you're driving down on the Royal Line around Rosemary Duchess area, look out for Countess, come on by and take a look. For we do have some things still set out, and we're looking for new ways to share this area's history.